It is Bazzy from Reddit Heroes, and we are back for round number 4 of the RCS tournament. I'm very excited. We managed to know that we've won it. Actually, Reddit Freeze, which is an excellent clan, and has done really well. Congratulations to all of them. They still have 6 attacks remaining. They got 5 bases they had to clear. It's still possible, but at the very least, we know that we haven't lost, so I'm very excited about that. And I have to say, if there was any composition that was destined to get a perfect war, it was going to be this one. There were 2 9.5s at the top, and there were 8 Town Hall 9s. So we kind of knew it was going to go this way from the beginning. But it was still fun doing it. They put up a great fight. And I'm going to do something a little bit different this war. Normally I just do the MVPs, but at Reddit Heroes, we're a little bit all about the shame and the mockery and all that good stuff. So I'm going to show a most valuable player and a least valuable player. You can guess who it's going to be. Alright, so number 1, this is our Town Hall 9. It is our top Town Hall 9, taking on a 9.5 of theirs. Well, it is a very, very new 9.5. There's some upgrades in terms of the walls, but that's going to be a bit of it. So he's going to come in, and there's going to be a big kill squad. It's the Go Bola Loon that's just so powerful these days. Alright, slow it down. Comes in with a couple minions and a couple wizards, just going to get the funnel going on that particular side of it. And he's going to patiently take stuff away. You can see the minions remain outside of the range of the air defense. Then the golem comes on. Look at the timing. The golem picks up targeting before we have the wizards jump forward. So there's a really efficient use with the wizards here. There's only 3 of them down, and it's just beautiful. Totally good in terms of how much space there is. Those bowlers just walk directly on the inside. The queen's picked up targeting. She's going to have to boost in just a moment. There she does, but she walks in nicely. King came in just a little bit late, but that's okay. Poison's down for the CC. That's going to take everything in, and those jump bowlers, they come off, and they get the second air defense. And that's really what he wants at this stage. He wants to get the CC, he wants to get the queen, he wants to get the 2 air defenses. That's enough. That's what he's got going. Anything else is just kind of a little bit bonus. Now, in from the top, we've got the golems, or the lava hounds. I keep saying that. The lava hounds coming in. The rage is going to take them, and look, all of the different loons are coming in. Takes a little while to path to the first of the air defenses, but it doesn't matter. We've got a backside rage to take the rest. The queen even stays up with a sliver of health just to make this ridiculously overpowered. There she goes in some bombs. We've got 2 hounds that are not popped, and my goodness, it was definitely just a smash, and so it's just a matter of going around and making sure that we clean everything up. There's, look, a couple of those wizards still from those initial wizards in the kill squad. So I really like that. I really like when we can be efficient with our kill squads. That there's only enough funneling as we absolutely need to do, and I thought that was a great job by Tommy. Alright, so that was the most valuable player. As for the least valuable player, what I think we gotta go for maybe just one more of Tommy's. What we were hoping for was to not use our 9.5s, to be able to get the perfect war just with our Town Hall 9s, but we failed at that because Tommy comes in with a 98%, and oh my goodness, it's all about him being just a little bit too big for his breeches. We'll see in a moment here. So this particular base, there's 2 air defenses down on the bottom that are just freely available, 2 air defenses right at the top. So just off the bat, not the best base design, but he's going to try to exploit it for fun, just having a little bit of an exciting attack with the mass baby dragon and a queen walk. So first of all, gets a little bit of funneling off on the left, then comes in the queen walk. She's going to be able to pick up the air defenses, the clan castle. She's actually going to wrap all the way around, and eventually is going to pick up the CC as well. So I really like this portion of the raid. I think it was really nice. I really like just big, long, beefy, high-value queen walks. I don't know, it just always does it for me. And when 2 air defenses like this are on the outside, that's all you need. Meanwhile, off on the left, we're going to pull out the lure, where it's going to go a couple different hogs, and they're going to come in. We get the very standard Valkyrie Baby Dragon Witch. 1 poison here, and he rages the queen, which I think is kind of interesting. So he's not going to use the ability. He's going to save the ability, but there's only the 1 rage, and there's also the witch. It's going to take a little while for her to get in there, so I kind of like that. It keeps the rage lasts for a long time, so you could have used the ability there, but I like that. Another baby dragon coming down on the bottom, but the interesting stuff's happening up at the top. Now, he's only got 6 loons, so look at this. He runs in, he hastes the first of those, and then run across. Now, this is where the attack starts to slowly go just a little bit worse. The main problem is he's got 3 more of these loons that are to come in, but their pathing goes weird. So he's only got the 6 loons, one's got the 1 haste, and they go the wrong way, or at least they go to the wizard tower, and then they're going to go to the air defense, or excuse me, the archer tower, and then they're going to go to the air defense. But it doesn't matter, he's got a little bit of room to spare, and he just gets that portion down, so that's good. Alright, now, walking around, at this point you can see an Expo has picked up targeting on one of the healers, but that's okay, we're coming around, and basically there's this one big stripe of the base that's remaining, and he's going to put all of his baby dragons and just go the whole way across the base. That's the intention here. Pops the queen's ability, that's going to be able to get the queen outdone, and now everything's going across. And I guess the big debate was, should he have gone this side or should he have gone the other side? Because he didn't know ahead of time there was going to be this Tesla farm, but he's going to fight across the sweepers. That's going to be alright. Queen is being predictably useless, but I still like it. I think it's still a pretty solid attack. He's got the... He's still got his king ability, he's got a couple different baby dragons, and this is the spot where it kind of goes wrong. At this stage, he's going to drop a couple remaining baby dragons up the backside here. He thinks he can get away with it. He tells me he believes he can do it without his king here. Drops a couple baby dragons, and they just kind of get eaten alive, and then little baby dragons are going to be going up the middle. He still doesn't want to deploy his king because, you know, some people are just too cool to use kings. It's just fun to swag a king. But then two black bombs come, and the king comes down, but it does not matter. It's too late. The queen is off in some corner being completely useless, and the raid goes and falls apart. So I don't know. It was kind of a fun one. It didn't go the way he quite intended. So there you have it. Tommy gets the MVP and the LVP. So good job to everybody at Reddit Freeze and Reddit Heroes. It was definitely a fun war for us. I thought I'd do something a little bit different in the recaps, because honestly there's a lot of lower bases lower down. Not quite as exciting as it can sometimes be. And the final thing I wanted to say in this video is I'm just kind of excited for Reddit Heroes right now. One of the things that's been unique about us for a really long time is that unlike a lot of clans that have a lot of Town Hall 11s and Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s, they got a lot of spread. That's never been Reddit Heroes. Rightly or wrongly, it's never been Reddit Heroes. We've always been really congested with all of our loyal members that have been here for a long time in a pretty narrow range. So for a long time, we just did a lot of Town Hall 9 wars, and we tried to be really good at Town Hall 9 wars, and we tried to get as many perfect Town Hall 9 wars as you can, but weren't playing any of the big Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11 game. But recently, we've got like 8 new 9.5s who've gone up, and I think about a month from now, after a little bit more leveling of the heroes, those 9.5s are going to drop, the Infernals are going to become proper 10s. So it's this kind of fun spot where we're moving up, and like half of our like top regular loyal attackers have just moved beyond the Town Hall 9 level, and we got a bunch of people still down at the Town Hall 9 level. So it's still kind of hard to find people to match with that really does what we do. Again, we have this congestion. We don't have the widespread of bases, but it's just an exciting time to take the skills that we had of Town Hall 9 and turn it together. We're going to go and learn how to really manage to try to do some 3 stars on some max Town Hall 10 bases and so on. So we're going to see how it goes. Maybe it's going to be a disaster. Next week, we're up against Reddit Ace, who was undefeated, but I just found out they have just lost to Reddit Delta in the scrim, and we managed to get Reddit Delta last time, so I don't know. Reddit Ace is a great clan. We've worked with them a couple times. They're in the CWL, one of the lower leagues, but they're a great clan, so I'm looking for RCS tournament round number 5, and I want a perfect war. We'll see whether or not it can happen.